Hello guys and welcome to another video on DJ Vlogs, and today I'm going to be reviewing Now 100 Hits Forgotten 70s. Now this album was released on the 29th of November 2019, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing it. I review the cover, I review the disc artwork, and also check out the track list. First off, the cover. I really like this cover. I think it looks brilliant. Of course, you've got the stars around the title, you've got Now 100 Forgotten 70s, the title in the middle, and also the pink background looks really good as well. Of course, at the top it says 5 CDs. I just like this. I think it looks really good. Of course, the new version of this, not the Forgotten 70s, but the Now 100 Hits 70s, has stars on the cover as well, I believe, or stars on the discs. So I really do like this. I believe it has, I'm pretty sure it has stars on the discs, but I'm not too sure if it has stars on the cover. But I do like that they've kept it for this one as well. I know this one was actually released before Now 100 70s was released just a few weeks ago. This, of course, was released November last year. I think it was around 7 months ago, I believe now. But I just love this cover. I think it looks really good. Now let's get into the disc artwork. So first, start off, we'll look at disc 1. Now I really like disc 1. I think it looks really good. Of course, title up the top. I like the blue background with the stars in blue as well. I think it works really well together, that they've got like a darker shade where the outline of the stars are. I think it looks really good. I just love this design. I think it looks really good, and I hope that they keep this design up with the rest of the discs. Now let's get into the next disc, and here we'll have CD 2. Now of course you've got the same style as well, the actual stars around the outside and outline. This time it's a red disc. The stars are in like a very dark shade of red, which I do like. I think it looks very good. Probably one of the, so far I actually prefer this disc to the first disc, but we'll now get into the next disc, which of course is disc 3. So here is disc 3. This time a purple background, of course the stars in like a darker purple shade, which I do like. I think that looks really good and definitely works well together. Title at the top, of course, and CD3 down the bottom. Looks really good. I genuinely think that's a very good disc. Let's move on now to the fourth, nearly the last disc, but we'll have a look at fourth disc. So here is the fourth disc. I do like this one. So far I reckon this is actually my favourite one. I do like this. You've got the yellow around the outside, sort of like a golden yellow actually, where the stars are, where the outline of the stars are, looks really good. Title at the top, of course, Now 100 It's Forgotten 70s, and there down the bottom CD4. So I really like this. I think the colours work well together. Probably one of my favourite discs out of it. I genuinely think it looks really good. Now let's check a look at the last disc, of course, disc 5. So here is disc 5. I really like this one actually. This is probably my second favourite. I'd say disc 4 is my favourite out of the rest of them. This is my second favourite. I like the blue, like sort of darker blue background. You've got the stars outlined in like a darkish blue shade, which looks good, and the title at the top, Now 100 It's Forgotten 70s, and down the bottom, of course, CD5. Now let's get into the track list. Now of course the track list is on the back. You've got it here, disc 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, which looks really good. It's a little bit hard to see as they've of course got 100 songs all on the back. It's a little bit difficult to see, but there is the track list on the back. But also when you actually open up the album, of course the disc is just inside of here, and you actually see the track list for each disc on like a bigger scale, so you can see it more clearly. They've actually got it angled, which is weird. I don't think they've done it with many other Now 100 Hits albums, or maybe they haven't done it with any at all, but I do kind of like it. I think it looks quite nice. I do actually prefer it when it's straight down, but I still think it looks good. Now of course let's go through some of the songs that feature on the album. On the first disc we start off with Fanfare for the Common Man by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. We've got Jeans On by Davis Dungus. We've got Get Down by Gilbert O'Sullivan, Baby Jump by Mungo Jerry, Sugar Me by Lindsay DePaul, and ending the first disc we have Music by John Miles. Moving on now to the second disc, and we start off with It's a Heartache by Bonnie Tyler. We've got Pearls the Singer by Elkie Brooks, Isn't She Lovely by David Parton, Give Me Dat Ting by the Pipkins, Tom Tom Turn Around by The New World, We Do It by RJ and Stone. You've got Love Machine by The Miracles, and the ending disc 2 we have Girls by The Moments and The Walnuts. Moving on now to the third disc, and we start off with Automatic Lover by D.D. Jackson. You've got Run for Home by Lindis Farm. You've got Substitute by Clout, Rock Me Gently by Andy Kim, Farewell is a Lonely Sound by Jimmy Rafkin, Car 67 by Driver 67, Jig a Jig by East of Eden, and ending disc 3 we have also Subraja Zarathus, I think, by Diojat, I think. Moving on now to the 4th disc, and we start off with Rock On by David Essex. We've got Forever and Ever by Silk, Teenage Rampage by Sweet, you've got Jack in the Box by Claudette Rogers, One Day at a Time by Leona Martel, you've got The Boy from New York City by Darts, I Wonder Why by Shawadi Wadi, You're a Lady by Peter Scotkin, and ending the 4th disc we have Angel Baby by Helen Reddy. Moving on now to the last disc, and this of course is disc 5, we start off with Welcome Home by Peters and Lee, you've got The Last Farewell by Roger Whittaker, Circles by The New Seekers, I Get a Kick Out of You by Gary Searstone, Brand New Key by Malene, and of course you've got Sally as well by Joan Moreau, and ending the whole album and ending disc 5 we have Let Me Try Again by Tammy Jones. So a good track list there. I know quite a few songs on there. A lot of these songs are actually throwback songs I haven't heard in a while, so of course really good title, and of course good track list idea for the company. I think this looks really good. The cover's great, the disc artwork's great, which I both think that the disc artwork and the cover artwork both look great, and the track list has got some of the best 70s songs on there, of course many forgotten 70s songs on there. I think it's a really good track list, and anyone that's a fan of the 70s, I definitely would recommend getting this. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, please make sure to give it a massive thumbs up, and massively appreciated if you do. Also make sure you subscribe and enable notifications to be notified every time it's a new video, and make sure to follow my Instagram, my Twitter and my Snapchat. Be just to the side right there, and all of my social medias will be in the description down below. Make sure to follow up on all of them. And guys, I'll see you soon for another YouTube video.